Sensei Carlos, and in today's video I'm gonna show you guys how to get this Evo 8 full carbon wing sanded down, repainted, re-cleared, and put back on the Evo. Hope you guys like a little cold start in the morning, but let's get into today's video. I'm gonna show you guys what I did to sand all this down. Alright guys, let's go. Alright you guys, so this is the wing that I picked up. It's from a wrecked Evo 8. The blue is not bad shape at all. The carbon, a little bit of the clear coat's coming off on top, but underneath you can definitely see the clear coat, and under there it's looking pretty good. It's actually really smooth. We're gonna sand that down and we're gonna make it look like this. You can see the carbon on the edges all along here. I went all the way down. What I was gonna do is I was gonna go all the way down to the carbon to make this a fully exposed carbon wing, but I got a little scared right when I started seeing the carbon, and I decided to stop. I think I'm just gonna paint this black and then leave the top carbon fiber, just re-clear coat it, and that's it. And then put her on the Evo. Right there. Oh yeah, that's gonna look so sick. Just imagine it. That Evo, right there, with the carbon fiber wing. Evo, wing. Evo, wing. Alright you guys, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take 60 grit and I'm just gonna get this clear coat all the way off. If you see, if I scratch a little bit like that, it's gonna scratch it really good, right? There's no going back now. Sand this all the way down until you start seeing the blue powder from the paint start coming off. Once I hit all of this, I'm gonna move to the edges. The edges, be very careful when you do, because it's really easy to go through those, because most of the time when you're spraying, the flat surfaces like this get a ton of buildup, and then on the edges, you don't really get much of a buildup. So just be careful when you're doing the edges. Once you start seeing white, stop, because we're gonna go from this to a 400 or even a 600 grit, and then sand that down, all the blue down until you see nothing but white. And then I take a little bit more and I go all the way down with a about 1,000 or even 2,000 grit, and then I kind of just wet sand that down until I start seeing carbon. So let's get going. As you guys can kind of see right here, I've scuffed it up where it's really white. Right here on the edges, you're gonna start noticing that there's blue and then it's turning white and the carbon fiber is already showing through. So I'm gonna start being very careful on the edges, but I'm gonna hit this until all that blue starts to come off. So let's go ahead and do this another time lapse. Keep enjoying, follow along, and just go step by step with me, guys. Let's see how this turns out. Let's go. Now that I'm getting down through the clear coat, start seeing this blue kind of come up, the blue dust. You can see it on my hands now. That's how you know if you're getting to that point where you're getting that color, you're starting to take that color off. Makes you want to go all the way down. You're going to want these three things. You're going to want blue painter's tape. You're gonna want an X-Acto blade so you can cut nice and clean lines, and then you're gonna want like this little squeegee thing. I actually got this from when I wrapped the Evo, when I wrapped the roof black, gloss black, which is what we're gonna paint this. So it's gonna match the gloss black wheels, it's gonna match the black window tint, it's gonna match the black roof that I wrapped. So let's go and tape this up, but I'll show you guys how we do this real quick. Forgot to mention, you'll get to this part here and you're going to want to make sure that you cut these lines and all this adhesive from the double-sided backing tape that you put on the Evos. You want to make sure that you want to remove all this. Just grab your X-Acto blade, just be very careful. You're just going to kind of slightly and slowly push that underneath and just be gentle, extremely gentle. Nothing crazy, just soft pushes. You know? That's it. So I got everything taped up. Let's kind of chill, just kind of ghetto, nothing crazy. Don't go all out, doesn't need to be perfect, you just gotta be perfect, right? Okay, anyways. So you're gonna take this X-Acto blade and you're just gonna follow the lines. What I did is I also just took my nail and it's kind of pressed in like this. So I created a seam already to kind of push that tape to go in. And then we're just gonna cut, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So now you don't have to be as careful because you have it taped off, but when you have like something like a 60 grit, you are gonna start scraping through the tape, so just be mindful of that. So check it out. As you can tell, I'm getting a lot of blue, right? As I start sanding, it's getting just blue. Blue's dust is just coming off, you see? All that blue dust is coming off. That is when we're gonna take this 60 grit to like 400, 500, 600 grit, whatever you want. I just had the 400 grit and works just fine. So this is gonna take a lot of those big scratches out, and this is what you wanna do once you hit that blue layer, because right after this, you're gonna hit that primer layer. Just under that primer layer, it's super thin, you're gonna start hitting carbon. So just start being very careful, take your time. Like I said at the beginning of the video, be patient. All right, boys, let's go. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like after I knock down the blue. All right, let's go. They said to buy an Evo wing and then just paint it and sand it yourself. Yeah, they said just sand it yourself. Yeah, just sand it yourself. All right, boys, it's been a few days since I've sanded down everything, and we're gonna get the Evo looking like an Evo. So today, you guys, you know it, we're painting the wing. So with no further ado, let's get started. Dude, I'm so excited to finally have my Evo have an Evo style wing. I mean, I love the way it looks, super clean like this. It looks a little bit more raw, but gosh, man, we need that Evo wing. So let's get started, you guys. Hope you enjoy the video. Alright boys, I already did the deed. I took off all the tape. I saved you guys the boring part of doing the 3rd and the 4th black coat. But now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get my 2K with the hardener. I gotta pump it into there and then clear all of the carbon. Alright guys, you're gonna go from this to something glossy. Let's get it. All right, boys, that's it. It is sprayed. It's the first time I've ever sprayed carbon and resanded and everything. I definitely could have done better, but the Evo's not 100% perfect anyways. So if it's a little janky, this is gonna look better than the Evo does right now anyways. So that's okay with me. But you guys, it looks pretty good. I'll show you guys a quick little montage while it's drying. I'm gonna give this like a good full hour before I take it inside. And then that's it, you guys. We have a wing that's going on the Evo, and it's a true full carbon wing. It just didn't come out perfect, but that's okay. I'm not about perfection. I'm just about making this baby look more like an Evo. So you guys, I'll come back here in a little bit and show you the final install. I'll see you guys in 3, 2, 1. Check that out. Guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. The wing is on, but I have some advice for you. Let the paint cure. I jacked it up a little bit. I scuffed it up. I put it on the grass. I scuffed up the paint. Don't be dumb like me. But the Evo's not perfect. It gets daily driven, and it just needs to look like that. So you guys, hit that like and that subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.